Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on survival multiplayer with Daggerwin. This is kind of an extra video this week. Thought we'd do an extra video for you because I know it's quite a popular series. So I think this will come out as an extra sort of third video in the week. We normally do 2 a week, but I think, not guaranteeing it, but we'll probably try and do maybe 3 a week, some weeks, maybe not every week, but probably try and get three videos that week possibly. We'll just have to see how that goes. I thought today what we could do is start clearing some of the trees back here, because I did mention it in the last episode actually. We do own quite a lot of land back here through the trees, not just where I am at the moment but just further round, and it cuts through into a new area that we bought a few episodes back, which we can't re-access without cutting some of these trees down. So these are the ones I mean on the left here. I'll just show you on the map what I mean. So where are we? Go to the map. So this is where I am at the moment, and all these trees in this sort of orangey yellow, we own a lot of those. You can see to there, that's our boundary there. So all of the ones at the top here and into this area we own. So in that area where we've cleared, it's all pretty much all trees. But when we clear them, depending on how level the ground is, we can either use it as maybe a building area for productions, or possibly extend this field. But yeah, I'm sure it can be used for something anyway, which would be more useful than just having trees there. So that's what I thought we'll probably start by doing today. Obviously we're not going to clear the whole lot today, that would be far too much work, but we should be able to clear a few. And obviously that tree clearing is a good thing to do because it increases our money when we sell them. So it's good advantages of doing the trees. Obviously the downside is it's quite a slow job, but yeah, it's certainly a profitable job. We also probably could put a few back in our carpentry. It's not desperately needing more wood, but there's probably there's probably space for a few trees in there, or logs. So that's what we could do as well. But obviously the majority will be sold through the sawmill because that gives us instant money. But yeah, I think what I'll do then, I think Daggerwin's going to come and help as well. I did mention to him that's what I wanted to do today. Here he is, look. So yeah, what we'll do, I'll time lapse clearing a few more of these trees and loading the trailer with the logs. we've got a full trailer of wood here that we've just loaded up from those trees, so we'll just sell a few here. Well, not sell, but we'll give a few to the carpentry. There we go, that's all the carpentry can take, so the rest of it can go to the sawmill. Yeah, like I said, the carpentry's got a very low capacity for wood. It doesn't really take an awful lot, and it takes a long time to use it as well. So as you can see, we've probably lost maybe half the load as a push, I suppose. So the rest of it will go to the sawmill, and then obviously we'll go back for another load. There's plenty of trees to go out there, so it'll keep us busy for quite a few episodes. I don't think we'll be doing all episode. I'm sure we'll find another job to do as well, because I don't like to do one full episode of trees. Even though it is a bonus episode, it's still nice to do a few different jobs. But that's still, it's a good job to do because it gives us money, like I said earlier, and also clears an area which we can then use for something else, which we haven't decided yet. Obviously, give me suggestions in the comments actually. What would you do in that area? I know we haven't really seen it very clearly yet, it's all covered in trees, but when it's cleared, it'd be interesting to see what sort of size area it is and what we can use it for. I don't think it's really the sort of area for a field. We could probably extend the current field a bit into that area, but I don't think the whole area would be very good for a field, possibly because it looks a bit of an awkward sort of tight area. It's not a nice big square like a field should be. Although, you never know what it might be like when we've done, but at the moment I'd probably suggest maybe extending the field a little bit into that area and then maybe building something in the other part of the area when it's all cleared. I don't know. Anyway, let's find out what we can get for these logs. Won't be very much because obviously we've lost half the load already, but there we go. Not too bad. Nearly 11,000 there. So yeah, we'll go back and we'll get another load on the trailer. Here we are, almost back at the sawmill with the next load. Very full load this time, so we've got just under 11,000 I think last time, so this time we should get about double that I would have thought. So you're looking maybe around 22,000 I think, hopefully. It's a pretty nice load actually this, it's nice and well stacked for a change. No strange logs pointing out at weird angles really. It's about as good as it's going to get. It is definitely heavy as well, I'm really struggling on this slope. We've got quite a few of the trees cleared now, not a big dent in it really, but got a fair few out of the way, so that's good. So you can start to see roughly what sort of area it is. I think Daggerwin did a bit of floor painting as well to make sure that it's clear, we can see the stumps and stuff. It looks a reasonably flat area. I think the first part where you come down to the field is a bit sloped, but that'll probably be extended into the field like I said earlier anyway, so that shouldn't matter too much. Seems to be a flying deer over there, that's a bit weird, up in the sky. Anyway, what are we going to get for this then? Yep, very good. Over 22,000, so that's about 23,500 there. Not sure whether we should do another load today or not. We'll just ask Daggerwin what he thinks. He's just got one to sell as well I think. But look at the money now, we've got 143,000, about to go up again. I think he's brought a log, so he's going to go up a little bit more. What we're going to get including Daggerwin's log. There we go, 144,700. So yeah, I think that's the most money we've ever had on this series so far, which is really nice to see. Of course we are going to spend it all fairly quickly. We've still got the mayonnaise production to build, which might be today, and obviously we're still saving up for this olive harvester, which is 300,000, but I think that's still quite a few episodes away yet. The olives is a long-term thing, it's not something that we're going to be harvesting in the next couple of episodes, that's for sure. What should I do then? I'll take the trailer back down there, but I think we might discuss doing something else. I think possibly building the mayonnaise production might be a good thing to do today, since we've got the money to do it. Might be a good place to build it down here. Obviously initially it'd be a bit annoying because we've got to transport all the pallets over here, but if we put it on distribution, or distributing on the yeah, Daggerwin's thinking the same thing. Yeah, if we put the production on distributing, we won't have to move them in the future once we make some more canola pallets, or any oil pallets really. Right, so we've just had a quick discussion with Daggerwin, and we've decided probably next to the chickens is a good place to put it, because obviously the chicken pallets can't be distributed, so we have to move the chicken egg pallets, I should say, to the production. There's no option to automatically move them, they've got to be manhandled with a front loader. So yeah, this is a good place to put it, next to the chicken. It's nice and flat as well. The other thing I did just notice, and I have mentioned to Daggerwin, is there is this Lemkin seed drill, which is a direct drill, 6 metres, and does fertiliser, in the sale for 52,500. But I think we've kind of decided, Daggerwin said it's probably not worth getting because it's still quite a lot of money and it's actually narrower than what we've got at the moment. Our current setup, he says, is over 8 metres with the 2 side-by-side drills. This is only 6, so it's actually a kind of downgrade in a way, even though I do prefer these sort of drills over what we've got. But yeah, I think we'll probably stick with what we've got. Anyway, here we are. Mayonnaise production. So this is the first time I've ever seen the mayonnaise production. Never used it before. Is this the spawn pointer on the back? Should be okay. We should be able to get around there with the small forklift we've got. And that's where you tip the oil and eggs and stuff. So yeah, that looks good. It's a big step forward, and I think once this is up and running, we should start to make some proper money. This weak link, I think, is the chickens, because the egg production is fairly slow at the moment with the amount of chickens we've got. That's all we've got, just less than a full pallet. And obviously the other issue is the feed trough is quite a small capacity, so when we start to get a lot of chickens, it's okay at the moment, but if we start to get sort of 200, 300, 400 chickens or even more, the feed is going to go down very fast, because it's only 1,000 litre capacity, which is not that much really for the amount of chickens. Anyway, what we can do, we can start to move the oil pallets, I think, across now. So what I'll do is, the flat trailer is over here, So I will jump into my tractor again. I'll drop the timber trailer there because that will be needed in this area again, if not today, in a future episode. And I'll go across and get that flat trailer. I could probably leave the log fork here actually. Don't need to take that with me because that will be needed in this area. This is going to be the sort of logging area for now, so all this area is all clear. So I'll drop that off. No point taking it back with me, I don't think, really. Right, let's go back to the yard. We'll pick up the pallet fork and flatbed trailer, and we will start to move the oil pallets. The other thing I was going to suggest probably is taking a few of these trees down just so we can get through a bit more easily. We can get through, but it's just it'll be easier without all the trees in the way. The smaller ones I can actually move now by hand. I'll just do that one. I can do that one now. The stumps will need removing as well, obviously, but it'll just make it a bit easier to see where we're going through here. It's quite hard to see where we're going. And move this log out of the way if I can. The thing with moving them by hand, they do seem to drop it out your hands quite easily. I don't know why. That can go somewhere near here. That can go into the carpentry actually. It's not too fast to take it, but that can stay there for now. So we're focusing on doing the oil. So Daggerwin is coming with the forklift. I think he's going to start moving oil pallets. I'll get the trailer then. I could also help with the front loader, but I'll only be able to lift one at a time without the rear weight. Don't want to go in the river. I will put the pallet fork on, so I might be able to help. I think actually I can tow the trailer with the rear weight attached, so I probably will put the rear weight on if it's around. There it is. Get the rear weight on. There we go. And then get the trailer on. And then we can start loading the oil pallets. Now we've actually run out of canola now in the oil mill, so the oil mill is currently not doing anything. But we will soon have the sunflowers ready to harvest. Probably next episode or in 2 episodes time. So we will start to produce more oil again, but that after they're done we won't have any more, so we will need to drill another field with an oil crop, either sunflowers or canola. Obviously we've got the olives as well, but we won't be harvesting them for a while. Eventually it probably will be mainly the olives feeding the oil mill if we get enough of them, but we will need a serious amount of olives to keep it in full production. Is Daggerwin going to take them, or is he going to put them on the trailer? Yeah, we'll take them all over there, because there's no point having them over here. I think he's going to load the trailer. So I will drop the trailer down just here, and then start to move some of these oil pallets. Right, so here we are, back at the mayonnaise production with our load of canola oil. Got every single pallet loaded on. In total there's 25,000 litres. Obviously 24,000 on the trailer. Daggerwin took one on the forklift. So now I've got to try and reverse this trailer into the trigger point. Obviously normally that wouldn't be an issue, but with these trailers it can be a bit annoying. It's obviously the dolly front axle. But yeah, let's see how much of this it takes. Probably not much. Or is it going to take it all? I don't know. It's either going to take it all, or just a little tiny amount because we've got no eggs in there yet. I think it's has it finished taking it? I think it's taken probably half of the back pallets. We'll have a look at the production menu. Here we are, mayonnaise, canola oil mayonnaise. So there's 3 different productions depending on the oil you're using. And yeah, it's taken 10,000 litres of canola oil, and Daggerwin's already put the eggs in there. Which means we are making mayonnaise, and we'll find out how much that's worth when we sell it, obviously, but we can have a look at the current price on here. Oh yeah, I think Daggerwin just built the sell point for it as well, mayonnaise. Oh wow. Well, there's a big difference in price. What's this? Why is that one 27, almost 28,000, the other one's just under 14,000? So that one is mayonnaise, and the other one is that's the actual factory production, so I don't know what that's about. Can you actually sell it at the factory maybe for less money? Is that how that works? Somebody who's used this production before will be able to tell me, I'm sure, but yeah, there's 2 sell points. One is actually at the factory for a lot less money, and then the other one is the sell point Daggerwin just built. Yeah, well, I don't know really, I don't understand that. That doesn't make much sense to me because that's not the sell point, is it? That's where you put the oil and stuff. But unless you can, maybe you can actually move the pallets that have spawned to here and sell them. If that's the case, we don't want to be doing that because we'll be selling them for a lot less than what we get at the other sell point. Anyway, that's really good, very happy with that. And we've still got 67,000 in the bank, which is impressive. The only issue, like I said earlier, is the chickens. We do need more chickens, but of course we have no feed until we harvest the wheat. So, and obviously the capacity of the feed trough is not too good either. We might be able to edit that in the XML, but we will both need the same figure, I think. Being on multiplayer, it's a bit more complicated. I've done it before in the single player game, no problem at all, but because it's shared, like we're both using the same mod on a server, it's a bit different. As long as we both edit it though, I think it should be okay. But yeah, I think that's probably it for today. Things are really starting to progress now, and I'm hoping that once this mayonnaise starts producing, the money is going to go up very rapidly, which we need obviously to buy this harvester for the olives. But yeah, I think this is a big step in the right direction for actually starting to be profitable. But yeah, and let me know what you think about the tree area that we're felling over there. I'm sure we can do something with that area too. Here's Daggerwin. But yeah, I think that's it for today. So, hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.